Hogsmeade. Okay, on the map. And let's go to
Peculiar as Uric the Unborn.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
nope, Hogsmeade, here I go, you should say.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yes.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there.
Okay.
And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Fair enough.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Okay.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Sounds good.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Shall.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Let's get back into Hogsmeade. Huh. I guess I'll go to the closest one first. That's in.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean?
Isco?
Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
What?
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly.
Silly.
I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note
With a
stated
knife?
that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Isco?
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden.
The daisies?
It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity.
Fair enough.
I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
We do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. Best to keep this between us. Huh.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow
At least you know
advised
your
me in
place.
no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often."
Lady friend.
I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Aww.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see
Makes
this
sense.
as a
It is
grave
his daughter.
betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Huh.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Okay.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
I gotta change my fucking graphics so it stops glitching like this.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Huh.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise
Poetry?
for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised
Punish?
Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home.
Betcha fun.
He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Now time finds Natty.
I question anyone.
Wish we could, goddamn, leave this place.
If only I could invent.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
God damn it. Why am I stuck?
Morgan Le Fay got an unearned.
Do.
Those that go to Azkaban.
It's a good thing we have Aura.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
She must be around here somewhere.
Natty's wand. She
That
can
ain't
cast
good.
without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Revelio. Huh?
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
What'd you just say, buddy?
Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast a defender on it.
Natty must have been taken this way.
What'd you just say, buddy boy? Ash Windows hideout, eh?
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
This is pretty simple.
The hidden door.
You'd think they make
Natty
it more
must have been taken this way.
complicated.
I need to find her quickly. Revelio.
Where the fuck? I gotta find love letter and book of poems, eh?
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Why can't I be seen?
Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, that one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says he wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Huh.
Keep on your toes.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. You'll tell on us.
Suppose.
Protect! Stupid!
Boom!
For your... More of them. I think now, what?
Confringo! Defender!
Going to regret that.
Boom!
Revelio.
See, now why did I have to be quiet and not be seen? Oh, that's a legendary chest, but I have no slots.
Revelio.
Bombarda?
Bombarda.
What? There we go. Let me in. God fucking.
Accio.
What?
Revelio.
There's a chest over there. Fucking move it. That was it? Damn. I can't use my map in you, can I? Yeah, fuck. Cause I wanna do the optionals, but I just don't know where.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Ooh, a collection chest.
Revelio.
Fucking glitching. A darling Otto.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
There we go.
He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Now I can freely go and find Natty now.
Confringo! Defender!
If it's that cat again,
Natty must be here somewhere. Bombarda! Confringo!
Expulsion!
Bombarda! Confringo! Accio!
Expulsion!
37 execution.
Trying to make me in a...
Revelio.
Any more collection chests? I guess not.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Ready to help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife.
Yeah.
How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do
I've
my
already
best.
killed
Any idea
everyone.
where it
What
might
the hell
be?
do you mean?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
God
Your
damn.
friend Natty was not able to
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
What do you mean?
Confringo.
wand is somewhere in this room.
Oh, there we go.
I can tell.
Hey. Why are you not laying on fire, buddy?
Incendio.
There you go.
Revelio.
Did that do anything? That did not do anything. What the fuck? Says it's in the room, but I don't know, Chief. Can I fucking go? The hell?
Revelio.
Where is this? Huh? You telling me that just led me there? What the fuck?
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Could be anywhere. Oh, this?
Bombarda!
What do you mean anywhere?
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm confused. Oh, there you go. Jesus.
Aloha Mora.
I'm the dumbest person alive.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Expelliarmus. Now what?
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well.
You look
but
so
be
young.
careful. Thank you, my young friends.
You're the one who looks young.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Ba 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 ba. But I don't see anyone. One way. Two.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and...
I don't know if it'll work out the way we envision it, or the way you are envisioning it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Natty, Natty.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Wow, you can't even do your job.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
It's not accusations.
I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Well, I won't.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Alright.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Oh, I shall do that right now. Where is Spintwitches? There it is.
If something threatens me, here you are. A true patron of you.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage.
What?
Wish me
Good luck. Is that it?
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Boom upgrade. So I got all 3 boom upgrades. Let's go. 110. So 30 more conjurations. 1 more trait. 4 more enemies. 4 more appearances. 2 more pages. 1 more beast. Nice. Quest. Let's go do talk to Poppy, I should say. Oh, Summoner's Coat. We got the last Summoner's Coat. Let's see if we can do it. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. Let's go check it out. Oops, sorry. Wait. Oh. Charlotte Mosen.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Well, I was trying on to you,
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Let's win this. Let's win this. What the hell is this?
Accio!
Is it just obstacles? Last one, yeah.
Precisely as
it was
planned.
Platforms. Last one seems more difficult.
Accio!
Oh, the whirlpools.
Nice technique.
Oh, fuck!
Accio!
It glitched! It still says I got 30. Nice. I didn't see the whirlpools. Shit.
Precisely as planned.
I did not see the whirlpools. Ah, it's falling off. Fuck.
Such grace. Finesse.
Fuck
Accio!
you. Oh, I caught back up. Well, I lose. Unless I can just fucking knock all
Precisely as
those
planned.
off. That's my last option. I'm just gonna try and knock all of those
Accio.
off. Ah, didn't work.
Didn't I say I adore competition?
Well, I knew it was a fluke last time, so she only won by 50. It's not like that much.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Yeah, I'm doing it till I
Absolutely.
can beat you.
Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
First one took 3 tries, so let's see how far this takes.
Accio!
I call bullshit. Why does it seem like it has a greater effect on me,
Precisely as planned.
my balls, than it does on her balls?
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Ooh, it stay though. Last time it didn't stay. Oh wait, so I literally just beat her on the one that I stopped recording that. So whatever.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
Frustration.
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now.
What?
I
There's
won't
still
say
one
more
more?
than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Let me learn Avada Kedavra and let me kill this bastard. I don't want to do another summoner's match. Fuck, that pisses me off. You sure there's not a... Ooh. One's over there. One there. So that's at least 2. What's this? Oh. Alright, so I guess there's no other quests. Oh, there is. Alright, let's go talk to the gal. In
that youngun's now a teacher herself.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before.
Fair enough.
For the sake of historical accuracy.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important?
Is it really
They're
that
part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Hey, I already did it.
Imagine the bells. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well.
Can't he just take the bells down again?
You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
A rampant hone. Yeah, can't he just take the bells back down? Talk to Poppy! Poppy. Talk to Poppy. Talk to Poppy.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Fuck.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures.
A phoenix?
One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
What's a Snidget?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind.
If
the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets?
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Centaurs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Alright. Now should only be the main quest left. The map chamber. The map chamber. The map chamber. The map chamber. The map chamber.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. you'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Till then. Well then, we'll stop it there, and we'll leave the third trial for the next